Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Homestead Fabricator. Well, today, not getting much fabrication work done or work on the shed because the lawn tractor is really frozen to the ground now from all the snow and melting. A few days ago, this is now Sunday the 3rd of February. A week ago, we got, 10 to 12 inches of snow, and it's lucky to be a quarter of that where it has been plowed or run over. So yeah, it's pretty grim for snowmobiling as the trail's closed as 6 o'clock this morning, and the trail is only a few hundred yards north, so that kind of sucked for me. Got home too late to get riding gear, but I got only got a few things done. Got the snowmobile moved to the back and packed on the trail so they can firm up back there. Didn't run on them too much because I didn't want to destroy it. I figured out a couple of trails. One is pro level and one is, like rookie or beginner, where you could have the experienced riders run on the easier trail, which is quicker, straighter, less technical, and the beginner run, the pro runs on the more technical part. You can see now this is down in the bottom of the drain bowl, where I had a video where I showed a small lake was here last spring. This is all slush now. The snowmobile was froze down pretty good. Even though I had it up on a pallet, it was a pain to move. So let's come down here to get the cover so I can cover it up back there. At least keep the snow off. It won't keep the rain out, but it'll keep the snow off, consequently from freezing up. Yeah, so I'm done clearing this snow out. If I get desperate for a chainsaw, I'll just run the snowmobile here if it's full of snow. Yeah, I just walked. This is where I walked to get in here, get the snowmobile. Those tracks, that's all turned to slush, well, ice now as soon as it cools off. But got another day or so of 40-degree temps, in about 48 hours or so, or 24 hours or so, should start dropping like a stone and get down to 0 Monday night. So take you to the back and show you what little I got done. But at least with good neighbors, got the driveway plowed. So get back to you in a minute. As you can hear, got the lawn tractor running. It just cranked over real slow, a couple of revolutions, and it fired up. So I've been running it for a good while, so it's time to shut this off. Yeah, I was going to move the snowmobile into the garage, but it kind of injured my back a wee bit. I don't want to push it. I already strained it once. This is how bad the trail is frozen. Yeah, I could get it busted out if I really needed to. Get the 8-pound hammer and just pluck it out with no problem. But then it's froze underneath. The wheels are froze. It's not like life or death. I got to get this thing going, so I'll just let that sit. What was that? So like snow sliding off the roof. Nothing here. Some of you have been concerned about riding the snowmobile. I got a helmet. It was on clearance at the local Fleet Farm. Some areas around here, they call it Farm and Fleet. I got parts for the snowblower. I might get to that yet today. That's only going to take me a few minutes to fix. If the bolts will let loose. I don't have my grinding wheels located, so I can't cut them off. So that'll have to wait if the bolts don't come loose. and got the air compressor for the plasma cutter last weekend. I still got to take the recoil off of this snowmobile to see if can get it going. Because if you can't fix the pawls in here, then the rest of the machine isn't worth fixing, because you obviously got to have the working recoil. If I had electric start for backup, that'd be one thing, but I need to be able to get that fixed. I just don't have the time today to work on that. Otherwise, that'd be next project after the snowblower. Well, more importantly, I get this thing unstuck. Although I just don't have the time today. But yeah, I'll see about getting to that. I got to be careful on this icy slush stuff, slushy ice, whatever you want to call it. Hey, that might be a good drink, slushy ice or icy slush. Yeah, get the gas can out of the van so I don't have that small bomb rolling around. Oh, one of my viewers was asking what happened to the van, what was wrong with it. Turns out that the strut mount on the driver's side was totally rotted out. That is held together with hope and a prayer. And this side, passenger side, was held together by a thread. So I ordered the parts on Rock Auto, along with new stabilizer end links. You can't see any of the parts unless you jack it up in here, but I saved roughly $280 in parts, $250, $280 of parts, getting them on rockauto.com versus getting the parts through the repair shop. Exact same thing. Monroe Roadmaster strut assemblies. It comes with the spring to mount, the whole strut assembly. $70, and they wanted to charge me like around $160, $170 something for those. I'm like, forget it. So I got my own. The only thing is that you have to handle the warranty yourself. The auto shop will not do that for you on your behalf. So there's that. You could pay, weigh it out depending on which option you go. I went with getting my own parts because at 200,000 miles, I don't know how much longer the van's going to be around, but so far it hasn't given me too much trouble. Just maintenance stuff, struts are going to rot out. Put 2 tires on it. Had the front rotor, one front rotor was gone because it was metal on metal with the pads. Total parts and servicing that, probably about $1,000 on top of the $1,500 for it. So yeah, but that's more maintenance stuff than anything. Some people say, "Oh, just get another vehicle for $1,000." Well, you're going to get a vehicle for $1,000. It's going to need a lot of work unless you really know the person. So it might be better off to do a few repairs. If all you can get is like $1,000, I'll do a $500 repair here, $600 there. Get the maintenance caught up, and you'll have a solid vehicle again. And the motor runs perfectly fine, nothing wrong with it. 200,000 miles, and it saw severe duty use. It's still going good, so that's in good shape. I was going to get the car out, but it just ain't happening. I don't feel it with my back to strain it because, I need to get in and out of the work truck, but yeah. Oh, I also got some new boots. I had to go to a size 14 boot because my big old ankle heel and joint just couldn't get past the ankle part of the sorrels I wanted. I think these are Columbia brand. They're good. One tag said they're good for 25 below Fahrenheit. Another one said they're good for 65 below, so I don't know what to believe. But they're warm. My feet are not sweating, and it's like 35 to 40 degrees and drizzling, my feet feel nice and dry and warm. Like they're not sweating, so it's a really good material inside. I don't know what's exactly in there, but they're constructed really well, and they have an excellent tread. You can see by the tread here that it grips really good on this slushy surface on the ice. You know, this real soft ice, hard packed snow. They grip really good. So get the gas can out and see if I can get that snowblower fixed. Can't believe I didn't notice this before, but the skid shoes are all the way down, so this thing was scraping, and now I have to replace the scraper bar on there or make one of my own. But if I run the skid shoes up as high as I need to avoid gravel and dirt and sticks and stuff till the ice layer builds up, that is not going to be an issue. So let's see. Where did I... Oh, there it is. Half the 3/4 of the time you spend in the shop is looking for a tool you just had in your hand 5 seconds ago. So let's see how this turns out. Oh, where's the snowblower? Half inch should do the trick. Ooh, I thought I felt that shearing. That just broke. Now to fix that, I have to punch it out. This one's probably going to break too. Actually, this one is not. This one did not break. So that's good. Yeah, there you little bugger. There we go. Let's see if this will... That popped right out. Now normally breaking that bolt would be a problem. But as I'll show you in a minute, I was smart and the kit I bought, I hope these line up. Yep. The kit I got comes with 2 skid shoes and, more importantly, a new hardware kit. So, yeah, so got that all situated. You can see I'll lay these on back to back. Yeah, these skid shoes were severely worn. I don't know how someone could run it like that. That is how much material got worn off. So good thing I bought the pair, because the other one, yeah, the other one's still intact. So I'll just replace this one for now so I can get going with other things today. So get that on, and the tire's a little low, so I'm not going to run it much, but I'm just going to set the skid shoes using that. The 8-pound maul as the gap to just put the shoes all the way down to the ground. You know, is high up as possible. Yeah, so I'll have a little shoveling to do, but that's the only spacer bar I have, really. All the other metal stock is, 10-foot sticks, and they're way over in the shed. If I had a scrap piece of metal, I'd probably space it up about an inch for the sand and stuff. Hopefully this shows up good. You can see the thickness of the metal here. And here, this is probably close to half what it should be, so this skid shoe need replacement as well. While working on this, I thought of an idea how to make this a much bigger snowblower relative to its manufactured size. Is build some kind of scoops, that angle outward to the left and right. And that would be for really fluffy snow. So if you happen to be in an area where you have really fluffy snow, you might be able to build a couple of corner extensions here, then build another one going up, and then going all the way across, box it in, and you'll be able to scoop out a much bigger path of snow. Well, that'll only work for really fluffy snow, since this is only 5 horsepower, but then get the other skid shoe on and give it a test run. Just a couple things before I wrap it up here for the weekend. The discharge chute is loose, so this side-to-side rotational doesn't really work. And the motor seems low in compression. It pulls over way easier than it should. So I don't know if it's low in compression without a test, and my tester is buried somewhere in tools and stuff. So till next time, folks, take care and get out there and build something.